Welcome, my dear student, in this new topic. And the today's topic is the coding ISR by using embedded system. Interrupt subroutines के लिए कोडिंग कैसे किया जाता है वो हम यहाँ पे देखने वाले हैं. Normally in the coding ISR, the interrupts are useful for enabling the services for both for the external as well as the internal events. The interrupt are the two main types, that is maskable and the non-maskable interrupt. The interrupt servicing routine is a subroutine for servicing the interrupt. Subroutine means the smallest program which contains the n number of instructions, and which that n number of instructions will be repeated most of the time. That is called as a subroutine. The ISRs are stored in a fixed memory location. It is called as an interrupt or vector address, that is IVT. The ISR work as follows. It saves the current context, that is register being used by the ISR. It surveys the interrupt and it retrieves the saved context and return. It also, the interrupts are very useful for enabling the servicing if both external as well as internal events. This only ISR function provides the facility or context saving and context retrieving. The point of time at which the function is called is known as, in case of ordinary functions. For example, the kill C51 implement the ISR as void interrupt is named as void interrupt X using Y, having certain bracket with a certain process interrupt also there with the bracket completion, where interrupt a keyword indicating ISR, that is interrupt service subroutine. Interrupt service routine. X is an integer constant with 0 to 31. Interrupt number is necessary for IVT address. Using Y, a keyword with argument is register bank. Following tasks can be performed by any ISR if required. A, B, DPH, DPL and PSW are saved on a stack. That A accumulator, B DPH means data pointer high, data pointer low, and program status words. The R0 to R7 are also saved on stack if Y is not specified, and these are stored before existing the ISR function. The ISR function is terminated by RETI, return to interrupt. For example, the void external underscore int0 void interrupt 0 using Y with a certain abc underscore data is equal to edc control register. Then after that, the recursive function, a function calling itself repeatedly, is called as a recursive function. It is used to solve the complex mathematical problem. It can perform the iterations repeatedly. For example, you can consider the code to calculate the factorial of a number, integer factorial integer n, integer count integer factor 1, for count 1, count less than equal to n, count plus plus, factor is equal to count, return to fact. So this is a code which is repeatedly used, that this is function that is repeatedly a recursive function. The above program can be rewritten using the recursion, that is in factorial int n. If n is equal to 0, return 1, else return n into factorial n minus 1. Here the factorial function, it calls itself recursively. Every time the same function executed with a new value. and it uses the runtime stack to hold intermediate values. It may prove the dangerous as a stack overflow occurs, and this result in applications to be the crash also. So this is all about a recursive process or the recursive operations. Here we take a simple example of the factorial doing the factorization. For that factorization, we will see the GS program, which is very short and roll process. After that, what we do, we write the same program, but in that we use the factorial as a factorial for the recursion. We'll directly use the factorization. The factorial function call itself recursively here. In this way, we can use the recurrization in embedded C. Okay, thank you very much.